What up, Doe? Welcome to another episode of Sea of Thieves, Seas Ain't Safe. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe. And the moment I find out who this guy is trolling me, okay, that jumps inside of my comments, let me lose one subscriber. When I lose one, right? I don't even know who this guy is. He only pops up whenever I lose a subscriber, okay? When he does it again, I'm going to let y'all know. And I want somebody to discover who he is, find out who he is, and it will be a Bayfanger APB set out on this person problem. But I think he's on a Smurf account on his YouTube. Let me take a deep breath. Let me calm down on the energy. Now, I've been gone for a minute, okay? Been a little hiatus. Things have been happening in real life, okay? It moves fast out here in the Bay Area, okay? Nothing slows down. Whether I'm playing musical cars, okay, trying to find the right parking spot so I don't get a ticket in the morning, right? Or whether I'm racing to work because I'm stuck in traffic, problem, okay? It could be a draining day, okay? Then you put in a 12 to 10 hour day, and by the time you get home, you don't feel like doing nothing, problem. But it's been a lot of information sent to me. A lot of people probably gonna be mad because I cannot get it all out, so bear with me here. I know a lot of people's confused about that last video, but look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, when the cartel sends me something, I have to put it out, okay? I don't want them to find me and chop my head off. I don't know if the story was real, true, or false, but I do know I was contacted from YouTube asking if it was real. And you know I was ready to tell, but I wasn't ready to get killed. Problem. So moving forward, let's talk about this right here. Speaking of living in the Bay, this montage right here is incredible. And I'm not being biased, okay? They are called the Bay of Thieves. Now, I don't have all their names, but I am on YouTube looking at their thumbnail clip. So I'm only going to name the names I can see. We have Jari, Azzy, Black Magic, Black and Magic, Frost, Marks, Spark, Skeeter, Ziggy, Toddy, Odin, Karoja, you played yourself for naming yourself that. We got Hit, Lupus, and Leon. Problem. They're from the EU. The reason why this comes as a shocker to me because I didn't know EU players had crews. In fact, if they had crews, what I thought they like to do NAL. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Now, when it comes to the NA, they will have crews. But when it comes to individual talent, they're more or less likely in the EU. Now, all these guys right here, from every clip that I saw, even from me watching the full montage, okay? Everything looked crispy, clean, and not staged, okay? Kudos to whoever edited it, right? Took all that time. The 19 minutes and 16-second video, I loved everything about it. I have nothing bad to say about it. I hope y'all stay amongst the seas and continue to reclaim or redeem or stay current with your current status as far as how great you are holding it down for the EU, right? You guys make the EU look good because we got Meestar out here making the EU look bad. He's a cheater, okay? Along with Absent, who just recently, was told and got put on blast by Middle Peg Leg saying he didn't make the team, right? Maybe he wasn't that good. He made himself look stupid. Then we had Skull out here who was also affiliated with the Vandals. That whole situation was bad. They had the EU looking bad. But let's go back to the positive note. Now that we have the Bay of Thieves amongst the seas, things are looking good for the EU. I don't know how new they are. I don't know how long they've been around, but I'm letting you know right now they are a problem. Okay, now, moving forward. Remember we was talking about Word. A lot of people had a lot of stuff to say about Word. But I'm not going to act like Word in those clips that I showed was not dropping off quote unquote important people problem, okay? Right? He was dropping off Riot. And people swear that Riot is still good. But later in this video, you will see that Riot is not possibly as good as they are anymore. Problem. Okay? And I don't make this up, and y'all try to make it seem like I go and look for this information, but no, people come to me because people are here to let y'all know that they're out with the old and in with the new. Now, regardless if these kids want to claim it that they're good or not, and I feel like the only reason why they don't do it because they get bullied. Problem. That's the only reason why these kids don't want to claim the fame. But when you're doing such things like dropping Riot off, right? you beat them so bad to where now they're only saying, oh, we're just a friend group. We just go to the Discord to be friends. Problem. No. You guys out here are getting rinsed off, right? That's why you just want to be friends and say you don't play Sea of Thieves no more, because the talent is not there. But we'll talk about that later. We're not going to act like Word did not do what he did. But the thing about Word is what's making him look bad is when he starts to do things like this, right? Now, you know who had a bad reputation of doing what I'm getting ready to tell you guys? That guy, Ruler Roselle, okay, Mr. Delusional himself, he had a bad reputation of doing stuff like this. Every time that guy lost, got rinsed, or dropped off problem, he was swearing somebody was cheating. And Word, these are the type of things that when I try to, give you love, show you off, your new skills and whatnot, I try to let people know that you're out here dropping people off problem. Then when you run into somebody right now, like this, for example, right? You could say maybe one person's cheating, okay? Or even say two. 3 times you might be striking out or you might be reaching, okay? You know what I like to do when I wake up in the morning before I go to work? I like to stretch out, right? Because I know I might find myself in a situation reaching that day. The thing about you, bro, you're not stretching before you reach. So you know what you're doing? You're pulling the shoulder muscle, right? Problem. And the reason why I'm telling you why, because of this guy right here. He says, I saw your new video. Word accuses everyone of cheating. So I don't know if I take his word. Problem. I don't know if he tried to get, witty right there with the little wordplay right there, but I might have to sign this guy to my record label, Thirsty Boys. Problem. Okay, anyway. He said he went by TDM or bot, but then changed his name back, but was accusing my teammate of cheating while we were messing around on Alts in Arena. He said, I screenshot the messages with both names. Problem. Let's jump right into it. Word says, don't dodge. We have a 4th now. Old says, okay. He said, who's the toggle Bertha? Clear as day, ESP. Old says, LAMO. Word says, 1000%. I silent boarded. Problem. Old says, I shot you. Word says, dude is on a cannon. I watched him instant jump off. I saw you and I called you out. Word says, who is he though? The reason why Word wants to know, because one thing about Word, he reminds me a little bit of myself. Okay, I pay taxes. I'm going to tell. Okay, problem. You saw that in the last video. Word is not only going to clip you cheating, he's going to send you to Rare. He's going to send the Twitter tweet, the video, and it was streamable to Sea of Thieves online, right, on Twitter. Problem. And he's going to make sure you get your ass banned. Problem. Now, I don't know. He sends him the streamable to show him the proof of like, bro, I shot you. I saw you boarding. Word says question mark, right? Old says, I saw you board. It's in the clip. Word says, cool. Why you on an alt? Seems like a lot of alts just always makes things sus. Let's check this clip out right here real quick. Now, Word, I slowed it down in slow-mo, okay? Before he grabs the cannon, he latches onto it. You could clearly see you coming up to the right. Now, if this individual has a good peripheral vision, or anybody else that is watching this could clearly see you come up. But you are calling ESP cheating. Problem. Word. And that is what people complain about. That's why they say don't take your word serious, right? So he said Bertha ESP'd. But I clipped me seeing him board. Then he accused another teammate being Riot, which was confusing. But after seeing this week's episode, it makes more sense. Problem. Old says, alts are fun. Word says, what's your main? Old says, I don't know. Word says, I just asked Wolf. Problem. Okay. Word says, look, whenever somebody tells me I don't know what I'm talking about, I will go ask the #1 SOT cheater himself. If anybody has the newest, latest cheats, it is Wolf. Problem. Old says, okay. I don't know why we stayed when you didn't even try. GG, bro. Word says 3 people on a galley plus you got rad, so probably Riot, too many alts. Old is so done. He's just like, look, GG's, dude. He said he muted the streamable because he didn't want him to hear them and possibly figure out their mains because it was pissing him off. Big Bertha is, I can't say the name, problem, gotta be, keep it on low key. And he said he uses her on stream a bunch, so it was just to make him mad. So they honestly played you. I'm gonna be honest. Then they said you did get a fourth guy, Modern Grub, but he dodged the moment Rad joined. They said they TDM'd you and McCluskey a couple weeks before, and Rad Antelope is a savage, so he probably saw him and said, F that problem. So word. Not only they're saying that, you're calling out hacks, right? When you could clearly see you get up on the boat, they're also saying that you dodge, right? This is when things get a little bit of creepier or whatever, because now this is just one person saying that, so we thought, right? Word, I don't know, bro. It's just really tough because when I give people clout, I guess we want to call it or whatever we want to call it, bro, things go like they do a complete U-turn, okay? Like it just doesn't look good at all. Now, another person says they ended up dropping you off. Like, for example, let's jump right into it. Tag Shot says, me and my man crapped on Word. He thinks we're cheating, LOL. He says, okay, so the first TDM, the score was 5-12. Second was 10-8. We did an additional multi-bolt, but another crew, we lost the first game of that by 1 kill. And the second was navaled, and we sank along with access kills on navalers, so we couldn't TDM the whole game. He said, here are the screenshots sent to my teammate. Here goes Word once again. He said, who's your main? Can you get a second? Finn says, no, it's 9 a.m. No one is on. Word says, yeah. Finn says, I think I got someone. Word says, yeah, who, Verdi, LOL, or Dan? Finn says, question mark. Word has this obsession with Riot, but we cannot blame Word, right? Because Riot has a reputation of what? You guessed it, cheating. Problem, right? Word says, you're Riot. I can tell by the ESP and the 120 FOV. Not you, but your mate. Problem. Finn says we're both on 90. Word says he's ESPing. Finn says no. Word says, can we play legit? Finn says no one is ESPing. Word, it can't take it. He says, you know what, dog? Now, he says it's blatant, LOL. Finn says GG. People get so, this is the same thing that used to happen to Ruler. Ruler's reputation died. Now, if y'all want to know the truth real quick about Ruler, his reputation died because he was always calling out cheats. Remember when he was piping up and he did that 1v1 liveable stream? It's in one of my videos. I can't remember, but y'all real remember this. Remember when he was piping up real hard, right? He was streaming, right? And then he was playing against, I can't remember the name. It's just too many videos I make. But anyway, he ended up getting dropped off. Homeboy was clipping and clapping, shooting him so tough that Ruler was shooting at the ground. He was shooting at the sky. He couldn't even aim straight. Then when he ends up clipping and clapping him, Ruler goes back to his boat and then he signs off the stream so we can't even see him get beat. 5 to 10 minutes later, if not maybe the next day, Ruler ended up doing what? Getting that person banned. Problem. And if y'all know who I'm talking about, please say it in the comments because I can't remember. But that is how Ruler ruined his reputation. And I say that to say this is because if you keep this up, just like how when people you see, they'll just throw the GG out there because they get tired of arguing because it's like, we don't have to prove it, bro. Like, we're not cheating. But when you have been, like I said, I'm going to throw you some bail money. When you have been running into a lot of cheaters lately, Riot members, problem, I can see how you could start calling out alts and people and considering them being that Riot. But you're suffering from the Riot effect. You got to let it go. Word says, why is he always aiming at the floor, tracking? It's either 120 or ESP. There's no hiding it anymore. Finn says, my friend recorded the whole game, man. If you want the vid, you can have it. Problem. He says, bro, I'll give you the proof if you need it. All you gotta do is ask. Word says he plays like he's blatantly wall hacking, and it does not matter anymore because the new gummy. I'm sorry, okay. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to stay in character. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this word guy is funny because at first he says he goes and asks Wolves, right? He'll go ask Wolf, right? So I'm sorry. I can't edit this out because it's hella funny to me. Okay. The thing about Word, it's like he studies. Ooh, get it together, Baythanger. He studies the cheats, right? That's why he could call him out like this. He could call him out anytime. Like this, for example, right here, right? He says, because the new gummy has a HUD hider. Finn says, boo-hoo. Word says, for shadow play and Xbox clip, no one plays like that normally. He sat pre-firing every shot. Problem. Finn says it's both of out first games. It's both of out first games. Somebody make that make sense. On, and both of us barely play SOT. It's my second, but his first. Where it says, I know you're probably Verdi and Dan, or Bowl and Verdi. All X cheats. Problem. Now, Word, here you go accusing somebody else of cheating again. Now, Word, nobody is saying you're bad. I'm going to let you know that right now. Let me say it one more time so you clearly understand. Nobody is saying that you are bad. They're only saying is whenever somebody is doing good against you, you pull the Ruiz effect. Problem, right? You start calling hacks. But due to my research right here and the way I'm reading from what I'm reading from what you're saying is you do study people that cheat, and I give you kudos for that. But sometimes, my guy, you might have to stretch before you reach. Because just like when he caught you clipping, when he caught you coming up on the boat, right? And then people are willing to send you videos. When they're willing to send you proof of the videos, because you know they're going to send it to Baythanger. Come on now, Problem. You might want to kind of calm down. Call out the 1v1. Okay, run it back. But the scores is right there. They said you lost 2 in a row. Problem. Okay? And that's strike number 2 against you. So we're done with you. I thought. But then this happened. Word, you got caught in 4K, okay? 5K's out now, okay? Let's just boost it on up. Word, you got caught in 5K, bro. They said you were cannoning, and then when you were cannoning into TDM, you left, okay? Word, that's 3 strikes, and it doesn't even stop right there. My guy Zelium, he said I just smacked Word. Game 1. There's a screenshot of the score, and there's your name. Problem. Word, I don't know how you're going to come back from this. But like I said, nobody is saying you are bad. They're just saying you call out hacks whenever you're getting dropped and rinsed off. That is the final and only problem. Moving forward. Now, I can't take the blame, let alone the credit for this. All I do is report news, right? I am not responsible for this. I didn't tell Omni to send me that information, but he did. Okay, what are we talking about here, Baythanger? Now, okay, you kind of went left. Okay, the footage at first was kind of good. Okay, now what's going on? Where are you about to swing us? Okay, so this is what I'm being told. Pay attention. This person says, hey, Bay, you know that Hentia part in your video, right? So I said, yeah. So let me give you guys a little quick story if you didn't watch the last video. I guess this Hentia thing is like anime porn, okay? Omni sent this to me talking about his friend. So, I guess they tried to contact the kid. Here it goes right here. This is Faniac. He said, this is where they put me in the conversation. This is a screenshot I got. He said he still does say that Shawty, whatever, is down bad. He might have killed himself. That's the person that was watching the hinty porn. Waffle says, ain't no way. What's his Discord? Faniac says he's not getting on or responding on Xbox or Discord. Shawaka number 5333. Problem. Faniac and the kid, Shawaka is like best friends. And the person says they're actually worried for the guy. He was a little kid. No one can contact him. He responds to no one. And the Omni kid that sent that got effing slammed by Shawaka in a 1v1, like a 4v2, and Omni is 60 frames per second, and Shawaka is 30 frames per second. So, I guess he sent the fact that he sent me that Omni was watching anime porn is because he got dropped off by him. Nobody has heard from Omni ever since he got caught watching the anime porn. But you see how vindictive you see how vindictive Omni was because he lost to him. So then he therefore wanted to expose him. Problem. This is how people get caught slipping. They get caught slipping all the time. And this is why you have to be careful. I tell y'all time and time again what? Yes, the seas are not safe, okay? Speaking of people getting caught slipping, okay, this is how dangerous it is out here. And this is why I tell y'all, but y'all don't pay attention, so maybe you'll understand this. Tater ends up adding somebody to a group, okay? This guy's name is Kanyas. That's what we'll call it, problem. Kanyas says, I'm here to join. No edit. Tater says, okay. Do you have insertion video? Kanyas says, what the F? iOS is that? Tater says the video of me inserting my dick in your ass. Problem. This is how people get caught slipping. Nobody is safe amongst the seas. And I tell y'all this time and time again. He ended up leaving the group after that. You can't fix that right there, right? I'm being reported, I'm being told about cheaters too. I guess cheaters are amongst us once again, okay? And then, this particular crew feels like I pick on them and, Big Finger, this is what you always do. You build people up and then all you do is tear them down. I don't ask for people to send me this type of stuff. But before I talk about who we're talking about, who I'm talking about, just go ahead and watch these sus clips right here and you tell me what you think. They call them micro. I'm going to tell you why this is bad, okay? First of all, it's bad because you're clearly using ESP. Second of all, it's bad because even in that second clip where you saw where he was at, you still lost the 1v1. And to top it all off, what makes this the creme de la creme, what makes this even worse, this team was supposed to be the next best thing. But now, from what I am being told here, this is breaking news. There is a new cheater named Macro, and everyone says he is a Velocity member. Problem. Until next time, the seas ain't safe.